Hello guys, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look at what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Namatai Kwekweza, a human rights activist and defender, he has been blacklisted by the government of Zimbabwe and cannot obtain identity documents from the registrar's office. So she went to replace her ID and she failed to do so. So we are taking a look onto this story, which said she reported, and she says, apparently I'm blacklisted by the government, so I cannot get an identification document. They called it a stop list. So she says that she went to Market Square, where she was supposed to get her identity document, and she passed through all the processes, from queuing, from paying a deposit for the replacement, etc., and then she went to be served. And while she was being served, a supervisor was then called in, and she requested her to follow her up, and they went into an office where they explained to her that she was on stop list, and she was then referred to, I think it's Makombe. Then after being referred to Makombe building, she went into several offices from CR 508. Then she explained to CR 510. Then she explained again, up until she was told to go to court to get a letter so that she be removed from the stop list, or from that list. I do not know, guys, the reason why. Personally, I don't see any reason why you have to block a citizen from obtaining an ID, identification document, be it a birth certificate, be it an ID. Maybe if it was a passport, we could hear kuti maybe kana munhu ane nyaya dzake dziri kukoti, they would say aruda kuzobuda munyika, aruda kuzotiza or whatever. But when it's an ID, I don't see the logic of placing somebody on stop list and prevent them from getting their ID. Imagine going through all the trauma, etc., to get your documents. You know, Zimbabwe is not free. Zimbabwe is not safe for the people, because when you see these things happen, who decide that somebody goes onto that list? So this is the birth certificate rakato indicate, rakato nyorwa kuti person on stop list, and it's a very, very sad situation to see these things happening. And you know, ndo zvairi Zimbabwe yacho. You cannot replace an identity document because you are an activist. It can't be. So there are so many people who have confirmed that they've gone through the same, and they have faced difficulties in different offices. This is what happens in Zimbabwe. We hope and believe that one day it will come to an end. We hope and believe that if that is to be applied, there is a need for a law to actually apply and make sure that they save the people, not to embarrass and humiliate people like this. It can't happen. So this is the Zimbabwe we are living in, a very, very difficult country to live in. Hatina kwatinoisa nyika yacho, ndio nyika yacho yatakapiwa, but very sad situations. If this is happening to activists, is what about corruption criminals? Why is this not happening to corruption criminals? Yeah, so we can talk all day, but Zimbabwe is no longer free, and Zimbabwe will never be free up until we have change in Zimbabwe.